In the world of streaming devices, where every pixel, every sound, and every ounce of performance counts, Apple is once again preparing to shake the industry with what insiders are calling the most ambitious update to the Apple TV lineup yet, the next generation Apple TV 4K. And if the latest leaks and rumors are to be believed, this isn't just a small upgrade. It's a massive leap into the future of home entertainment. Over the past few months, reports from trusted sources like McRumors, tvOS Maktaburj, and TechRadar have painted a picture of a device that's faster, smarter, and more deeply integrated into Apple's ever-expanding ecosystem than anything we've seen before. So let's dive deep into everything we know so far, and why the upcoming Apple TV 4K might just redefine what we expect from a streaming box in 2025. First up, let's talk about performance. According to multiple supply chain leaks, Apple is planning to equip the new Apple TV 4K with the same A17 Pro chip that currently powers the iPhone 15 Pro. That's right, a chip built on Apple's cutting-edge 3nm process, capable of console-level graphics and extreme efficiency. For context, the current Apple TV uses the A15 Bionic, which is already overkill for streaming apps. But with the A17 Pro, we're entering new territory: faster loading, smoother gaming, and better AI-driven recommendations. Sources close to Apple say that this new Apple TV won't just stream your favorite shows. It'll be your entertainment hub, gaming console, and smart home control center, all rolled into one sleek black box. And speaking of smart homes, that's where the rumors start getting really interesting. Insiders say Apple is planning to give the new Apple TV an even deeper integration with HomeKit and Matter, making it the most powerful home hub Apple has ever built. Imagine controlling your lights, thermostat, and security cameras, all from your TV screen, all powered by Siri, and all synced flawlessly across your Apple devices. There's even talk that Apple is testing gesture controls using a built-in camera, allowing users to navigate menus or answer FaceTime calls with simple hand movements. Now, this is one of the more speculative leaks, but multiple reports mention Apple experimenting with embedded cameras and motion sensors, inspired by how users have responded to continuity camera and FaceTime on tvOS. If true, that would make the Apple TV 4K the first of its kind, a streaming box that can literally see you. Of course, that raises questions about privacy and cost, but Apple's track record suggests they'll handle those with the same attention to detail they bring to everything else. The new device is also rumored to include Apple's in-house wireless chip, known internally as N1 or Proxima. This chip would handle Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6, replacing the third-party Broadcom solutions currently used in Apple products. The Verge reported late last year that Apple has been developing this custom silicon to improve wireless efficiency, latency, and energy use across all its home devices, including the HomePod Mini 2 and future Macs. What this means for users is faster, more reliable streaming, especially in multi-device homes where interference and bandwidth sharing can cause hiccups. Pair that with Wi-Fi 7, and you're looking at seamless 4K HDR streaming, lag-free Apple Arcade sessions, and near-instant AirPlay connections. Speaking of AirPlay, tvOS 26, which will ship with this new device, is said to include a redesigned liquid glass interface, personalized recommendations based on user profiles, enhanced FaceTime integration, and default AirPlay speaker settings that remember your favorite HomePod pairing. Apple seems to be building not just a device, but an experience, one that connects your TV, your iPhone, your iPad, and your entire home in ways that feel natural and invisible. Some developers who've tested early tvOS builds claim the interface feels smoother and more responsive, with transitions and animations that make even simple actions feel alive. But let's talk about one of the biggest questions on everyone's mind: price. According to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple may be planning a more aggressive pricing strategy this year, possibly offering a base model under $100 for the first time ever. That's right, a cheaper Apple TV that brings the Apple experience to more living rooms. Considering that the current model starts at $129, this would be a bold move, but one that makes sense. Streaming competition is heating up, with Amazon, Roku, and Google all pushing 4K HDR devices under $100. By lowering the price and boosting specs, Apple could finally position the Apple TV as a true mass-market device instead of a premium niche product. But don't worry. Leaks suggest there will still be a Pro or higher-end version with more storage, Ethernet, and potentially that built-in camera we mentioned earlier. Now, what about the design? While Apple hasn't officially revealed anything, leaked renders suggest only subtle tweaks: a slightly slimmer chassis, improved heat dissipation, and possibly a matte finish instead of glossy. The remote, however, might see bigger changes. Apple reportedly tested a new Siri remote with haptic feedback and an adaptive touch surface, making scrolling and navigation smoother and more precise. Some insiders also mentioned the possibility of MagSafe charging for the remote, a small detail, but one that fits Apple's obsession with refinement. And yes, you can expect the device to run nearly silent thanks to Apple's efficient thermal design and fanless cooling system. One thing that's not changing, thankfully, is Apple's commitment to long-term support. Even the 2017 Apple TV models will still get tvOS 26, meaning Apple isn't leaving older users behind. But the next-gen model will, of course, get exclusive features that rely on new hardware, things like advanced spatial audio calibration using the built-in sensors, or instant device handoff when your iPhone approaches the TV. There are also whispers about tighter integration with Apple's Vision Pro headset. Some developers believe Apple is building a bridge between the TV and spatial computing, allowing users to project or mirror immersive content between their living room screen and Vision Pro environments. That could make the Apple TV a central hub for Apple's mixed reality ambitions, tying together entertainment, gaming, and spatial experiences. Now let's shift to the timeline, because everyone wants to know, when is it coming? According to 9to5Mac and Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is expected to unveil the new Apple TV 4K in October or November 2025, possibly at the same event as the new HomePod Mini and M5 Mac lineup. Apple loves its fall launches, and this timing makes perfect sense as it positions the product right before the holiday shopping season. In typical Apple fashion, leaks suggest production is already ramping up in limited quantities, with select partners testing final stage hardware as of September. And while nothing's confirmed, some insiders claim Apple has even filmed promotional material for the device, hinting that an announcement could be imminent. But beyond the leaks and rumors, what really makes this product exciting is what it represents for Apple's future. The Apple TV 4K has always been about more than just watching movies. It's about the intersection of software, hardware, and the home. And this next model seems to take that vision further than ever. Whether it's faster performance for Apple Arcade titles, smarter Siri integration, or seamless connectivity with your iPhone and HomePod, the next Apple TV could become the invisible brain of your home setup. Imagine this. You walk into your living room, say, "Hey Siri, movie night," and instantly the lights dim. The curtains close, your TV switches to Apple TV Plus, and your HomePods start playing Dolby Atmos sound. That's the kind of future Apple is quietly building, and this little box could be the key. As we wait for the official announcement, the excitement in the tech community is undeniable. Forums are buzzing, analysts are speculating, and fans are debating whether Apple will finally make the Apple TV mainstream. Some believe this could even be the first step toward a larger Apple TV display, an actual television built by Apple, something that's been rumored for over a decade. While that might still be years away, this 2025 Apple TV could lay the foundation for it. In the end, whether it's the upgraded A17 Pro power, the rumored Wi-Fi 7 support, the sleek new tvOS interface, or the possibility of camera-based interactivity, one thing is clear: Apple isn't treating the TV as an accessory anymore. It's treating it as a centerpiece of the digital home. And if all these rumors come true, the next Apple TV 4K might just be the smartest, fastest, and most connected streaming device ever made. So if you're planning to upgrade your setup or just waiting to see what Apple does next, keep your eyes on October, because something big, sleek, and incredibly powerful might just be heading straight to your living room.